My name is Kyle Barrett. I am a researcher at the University of West of Scotland and a lecturer at Forth Valley College. And my paper is about The Long Goodbye, the film by Robert Altman, made in 1973. And the reason that I chose that film to analyse in terms of gender and screenplay is because of Lee Brackett's script. The script is very, very subversive, and it really does start to re-evaluate and analyse and critique film noir as a whole. So Brackett's script started to sort of probe the character of Philip Marlowe, who was famously played by Humphrey Bogart in The Big Sleep, and it starts to sort of really evaluate what it means to be a man out of time. Elliot Gould, who plays Marlowe in The Long Goodbye, is the complete antithesis of what we consider to be a classic masculine hero. He doesn't always do the right thing, he doesn't really understand what's going on, and he is really out of time, and he can't see things clearly, and he is really quite aloof in a number of ways, and he is not what we consider to be the strong hero type. And that fits well within Robert Altman's ethos as a filmmaker, I feel like. It fits really well within his subversion of it as well, and he was able to bring out a lot of these elements of the screenplay through his techniques. So obviously he's well known for his overlapping dialogue, he's known for his use of the roaming camera. There's constant zooming shots throughout the films just to keep the pace going, and he also wants to subvert as much as he possibly can of a traditional Hollywood style. So obviously by that point it was becoming more neo-noir, and we've seen more and more of them. Even now we still see more and more neo-noirs. So Brackett was able to go back and reevaluate her work as well. So she was able to sort of critique her own style of writing by making the plot really complex, and really start to sort of get the viewer to engage a wee bit more by making it as complex as you possibly could in terms of traditional narrative. So my paper really is broken down into 3 different sections. So the first part is looking at basically what New Hollywood was able to offer filmmakers, obviously a substantial amount of freedom. And the second part is all about looking at the traditional noir structure and how The Long Goodbye plays with that. And the third part is looking at the masculine section of her screenplay, and looking at the characters that she created to explore that, and how she wanted to sort of subvert and really change and challenge our expectations of those masculine characters that are within the film. So it's a combination of those things, and really just an evaluation to sort of understand and try and probe her perspective a wee bit more, and how it really did fit well with Robert Altman's style of filmmaking. And it was a collaboration that obviously worked really, really well, because The Long Goodbye is now considered a classic, and I think personally it's one of the most interesting films to come out of the New Hollywood period. So hopefully the paper can highlight these things and really demonstrate that Lee Brackett was one of the most important writers that Hollywood ever had, and even though years had passed from The Big Sleep, she still had some fresh ideas, and still was able to present her perspective of masculine heroes and masculinity as a whole throughout film noir. So I hope you enjoy reading it.